start with Marvel's and the Thunderbolts trailer. What did you think?
I'm really excited for this movie. It might be the highest on my list now. Cap 4 looks good, but I think Thunderbolts is going to take the cake, man. Just the whole crew they put together, the cast of characters, everyone's so different. And everyone... I mean, I feel like they've done a good job of telling most of the character's story. Like, John Walker, we know what he's been through. We know Red Guardian, Yelena, Bucky, Taskmaster, and Ghost, not so much. And of course there's Bob. And of course, you know, nerds know who he is, but if you're just a novice nerd going into this movie, I feel like he's going to be a really cool character to watch evolve, where, you know, he just shows up like, whoa, it's getting a little tense in here. Like, who are you? I'm Bob. And it's like, because if you don't know who he is, you're thinking, like, this guy seems interesting. I wonder what they're going to do with him.
Right. And by the way, Novice Nerd, we have a Sentry Novice Nerd already out months ago. So if you want to get to know the Sentry, go check that episode out. Sentry is a powerhouse. He's Marvel's answer to Superman, kind of. He's got the whole Hulk thing, Jekyll and Hyde thing going on. One side of him wants to do good.
Okay.
One side of him is overtaken by something called the Void, which brings about a very dark personality. Anyway, Sentry, very exciting. And dude, you're right. All these characters already have development. They've all had a show or a movie, each and every one of them. So it's feeling like an Avengers project. I've said this before on the podcast, but I'll go over it a little bit again. This has an asterisk on the title. We haven't ever seen that. I think that's clearly the name is going to change. And I think it's for sure going to be called the Dark Avengers. The asterisk is there. Thunderbolt Ross, I think... Well, his name is Thunderbolt Ross. I'm pretty sure he'll be in the Thunderbolts, right? And Captain America comes out right before Thunderbolts.
I imagine he'll have a small role at least.
At least. It has to. It's Thunderbolt Ross. And the Red Hulk was on the Thunderbolts in the comics.
Okay.
If they are the Dark Avengers, they can't just be a bunch of spy espionage characters, right? They got Sentry. You probably needed one more powerhouse. Call that the Red Hulk. Captain America movies have always set up Avenger movies. The first Avenger led right into the Avengers. Captain America Civil War was crucial for Infinity War. Mm-hmm. Even the Comic-Con presentation for Thunderbolts, about 3-4 years ago, like the Thunderbolts title was the only title that was like the screen blacked out, music came on, there was build up. Boom, Thunderbolts. It's like a big event film. It has that feel. That's how they presented it. And that's what it seems like. Plus, we haven't even had a big event film in Phase 4 and 5. And the big thing about this trailer, Valentina is the one who bought Stark Tower. It's like
right, we've been waiting.
We've been waiting for so long, since it was at Homecoming when they told us that the tower was purchased. She's up there. It's overlooking all of New York. It's got the bar that like Tony Stark talking to Loki in the Avenger movies. It had that vibe. They literally said assemble multiple times in at least the first trailer.
And so she says it cost a fortune to buy, but the view's great from here. And it's like it's the same windows.
That's Stark Tower. That's Avengers Tower, whatever you want to call it. I think Captain America 4 will have an end credit scene that said like she's gonna come on there and say you're my Dark Avengers.
So Cap 4 comes out first.
Yep.
Okay.
What, February? Yeah, dude. I think it's definitely Dark Avengers, but the trailer was so sick. Bucky, huge standout. This dude was that scene with him riding behind them like the freaking Terminator. Yeah. I swear that was the Terminator. He's on his bike. He's flipping the shotguns. That was freaking awesome. Like, I don't know, all the dynamic, Yelena and Red Guardian, I think they have a really fun dynamic. John Walker, I'm really just interested to see where his story goes. They even called him the dime store Captain America. That was funny.
And a comedy, too, with Red Guardian, where it's engaging defensive measures. And, like, the music starts playing. Yelena gets all embarrassed because it's her dad. And then later he asks Bucky, what kind of super serum did you get? He's like, I don't know, Hydra? He's like, oh, the fancy stuff. He's going to be so funny, David Harbour.
Right? Yeah, this looks so entertaining. It looks really good. I've been excited ever since they announced it. Because I really like a couple Thunderbolt comics. But this is I think it'll be special. Marvel's on the comeback, man. So let's talk Cap 4 then. What do you think of the Captain America Brave New World trailer?
I do like the plot they're teasing, but I feel like they aren't showing what's really going on. I think they're really hiding things for this movie, you know? They keep showing, like, Harrison Ford and Cap, or Falcon. No, he's Cap now, sorry, but Cap. Meeting up, talking, and there's, like, this, like, secret society, kind of, that looks like they're starting this war, or they're, like, influencing Thunderbolt Ross to, like, he says he was a wartime general, now he's a wartime president. But then you have Falcon on the other side saying, like, you know, these secret threats are starting things and we need to stop them. So it looks really cool. I think they're hiding something, though.
You could be right. We haven't seen Betty Ross in the trailers yet. She's confirmed to be in the movie. We haven't seen the leader yet. He's confirmed to be in this movie. All these Hulk characters are going to be in this movie. Like, are they hiding some, like, serious Hulk stuff? Are we building towards World War Hulk? I don't know. My only problem with that is Falcon, Mr. Captain America, doesn't seem to be... Like, Hulks are on another level than a Captain America, so... That's weird. Like, the Hulk thing feels a little bit like a gimmick so far to me. Until I see what they have planned, like, I'm excited to see Red Hulk, but at the same time, like, what is he going to do against a Hulk? I mean, he's going to have to assemble some Avengers. Like many other Captain America movies before, hopefully he does assemble a little bit of Avenger stuff going on. I hope so. The actor for Shang-Chi said we're going to see him sooner than you'd expect, but he also said that like a year ago, so it's like...
That was maybe when he was filming.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I don't know. I'd like to see Bruce Banner in this one. I just don't know what's going on there. I don't like that he has the one weird little thing. He had a helmet. It looked like an Ant-Man helmet, Captain America. And
it's full CGI. You can tell it's 100% CGI.
Yeah, it's nanotech.
I like the suit though.
The suit's
better
cool.
better than Falcon and Winter Soldier suit. I feel like they just like test ran that at the end of the show, and everyone was like, "Oh, that sucks." And they're like, "All right, he's not wearing that again. He only wore that for a couple minutes."
You're right. I didn't like that suit in there either. It's just everyone's becoming Iron Man, dude. The Dora Milaje Iron Man, Spider-Man became Iron Man. Now he's got this Iron Man helmet. Like, why not at this point just attach some missiles and some weapons? Like, you're just Iron Man with wings at this point, you know?
Yeah. He needs the help, though. I mean, he can't just Captain America his way around.
Yeah, is he going to get the super soldier serum, you think?
I don't think so. I feel like that's, like, cheating in a way, you know? Like, it would just be kind of a cop-out for him. I feel like he needs to... But, I mean, he can't be Cap. Like, just like what Thunderbolt Ross told him. You're not Steve Rogers. He's like, you know what, I'm not. And I don't see him being, like, the leader of the Avengers. Like... Do you see him, like, side by side with Spider-Man, like, leading the... Maybe, like, a floor general where he's just, like, hashing out the plans, but not really in the front lines, you know? He's kind of just hanging back, making sure everything's all right.
No, I don't see him the leader of, like, a full-on team. He worked so good as Falcon, dude. I just can't see him being... Like, when he gets into that leadership mode, it's almost a little bit corny for me. Like, when he did that in Falcon and Winter Soldier, I don't know. I'm not sold on him as Captain America. With a solo movie, I am. Like, I'm cool with him as Captain America on a solo movie. But leading the Avengers, I can't picture it. Like, the way Chris Evans did it, like, I mean, he was barking orders, and it kind of made sense. And you're like, I'm down. Yeah, follow those orders.
Right.
I guess it's a lot up to the writing and the plot or stuff.
I mean, if this movie's good, then we should be like, okay, after we watch this, yeah, he's going to be leading the Avengers now. He's a badass. So hopefully that movie does it.
Yeah, I'm coming across negative. I think the movie looks pretty good. I really do. It's just, I think the first trailer got me more excited. This trailer just seemed like all kind of the same stuff with a couple gimmicky things, which exciting gimmicky things. Red Hulk, he looked awesome. It looked really cool. And like that scene where Falcon does a flip and cuts that car in half, that was pretty sick.
That was cool.
And you saw the celestial hand poking out of the ocean. Like, that's really cool.
You saw Giancarlo Esposito, too. Quick little scene with him.
Did we see him in the second trailer here?
Yeah. He's like, Oh, something about him not having his wings on, so he's like useless without his wings.
Interesting. I didn't remember seeing him in the trailer, but I remember they threw him in last minute. I don't know. We'll see, because I feel like some of this, there's a certain percentage of this movie that's still Chapek era. You know, right. I don't think they completely redid the whole thing the way they did Daredevil. Like, some of this might still be mediocre. I don't know. Like, I really want this to be good, and it looks good. I just have a little bit of reluctance.
Yeah. No, I think, and it comes out 3 months before Thunderbolts, so it's going to be a real back-to-back. Hopefully, they set it up well and really go right into Thunderbolts.
Yeah, you're right. I think that could be a really, really solid 1-2 punch there. After we already had Deadpool and Wolverine, you know, that kind of jump-started the fandom. Maybe brought them back to life a little bit, but now the actual story, the actual MCU, let's get back to that and building up a big story. It's not like we're going to see Doom, or I don't think we're going to see a lot of stuff leading to Doomsday, but get the grounded stuff going, man. Let's pick that back up. It's been a long time since we've had like a core MCU movie, and now we're going to have 2 in a row.
So you think it's just going to be Red Hulk, the leader, and Giancarlo Esposito as the 3 villains?
Yeah. I don't think they'll go more so...
you don't need more than that.
Yeah, the only thing I'm wondering is the hero side of things. Are they going to bring more heroes into this? They almost need it if the freaking Red Hulk's after Captain America. Mm-hmm. What else are you going to do besides fly away? I don't know. But I'm excited about the Celestial thing. They said adamantium was going to be mined from this Celestial. So that's exciting.